Okay, so if you haven't noticed, I recorded all of this video in one sitting. Literally, I have not moved from my seat. But like I said in the previous video, which was yesterday, I wanted to talk about failure. I wanted to talk about failure because a lot of it happened. Like a lot of failures happened these past 4 years, and it's something that I wanted to highlight to my family once they got here. Like, if graduation did happen, this was one of the things I wanted to talk about with them, which was that this was a very bad 4 years for me. I had a lot of like downtime, a lot of darkness, but a lot of it pretty much stemmed because I didn't understand what failure was. I didn't understand how to deal with failure. And so I wanted to do this part of the week to celebrate my failures because celebrating your failures should be a normal thing. I think failure and passing are both sides of the same coin. You kind of need both if you want to like be a good person. So let's focus on the failure side because that's the one that really gets overshadowed in terms of conversations with people. I wanted to highlight 2 points about failure. One is that it's gonna happen, and two is that it's okay. So number one, it's gonna happen. It happens to everybody. It happens to the best of us. It happens to the worst of us, and sometimes that's pretty hard to accept. It's very jarring to get like slap in the face with failure. And so I think it's good to know that it's gonna happen. If it hasn't happened to you, maybe you just haven't been paying attention correctly and you just block it out. Or it just hasn't happened to you, but it's gonna happen to you. And that's not like a it's not like a threat. That's just like reality. Like it will happen to you. Some part of your life you're gonna have to face failure because that's just part of the human experience. So the second part is it's okay. Like failure is okay. I know like as a society we tend to highlight the successes, we tend to highlight the winnings of people, which kind of emphasizes that failure is not supposed to be talked about. Failure is something that we should shun, that we should not like talk about because it is not winning. And so I kind of just want to start like talking about it in like a more positive way because it is something like positive. I think it helped me grow the most. I think failing to get into the CS major made my life go into the direction that it should have gone in, but I was not seeing it at first. Because failing to get into the CS major ultimately made me realize that I don't like CS that much. I don't like programming that much. I like the theory side of CS. I do not like the programming side of CS. I can program if you want me to, but I will not like it. I would rather think about the theory of computer science than I would to program a program. But I still learn from it, and that's what matters. And so, yeah, like failure is heartbreaking. Failure will be like devastating when it happens. One of my instructors in my classes have told me this like really nice quote, and I've kind of internalized it. It's fail forward fast. It's this idea that if you're gonna fail, you should fail falling forward, and then you should get up fast because you want to be able to learn from your mistakes, learn from your failures, and then move on really fast, but like not like running away from it in this sense of like moving fast, but like moving fast in a way of like you learn from it and then you move on, and then you take what you learned and you try not to fail again in that same regard. Anyway, so that's it for this failure video. I just wanted to talk about my experiences with failure and how it ultimately like helped shape why I'm kind of a lunatic, why I'm kind of like smiley all the time because it's just gonna happen. And like I'm not being cynical about it. I'm not being like overly like happy about it either. It's just like it's gonna happen. Like just vibe on, just like smooth sailing. All right.